David the Bruce, and we're going to take a look at the top box office for this past weekend. Coming in at number 1, Miss Peregrine's Home for the Peculiar Children. This is like X-Men, only except it's done by Tim Burton. And it came in at a respectable $29 million. Not bad. A little low considering the over $100 million price tag to produce this budget. But, you know, Tim Burton's films has always made back their money. And I suspect just the oddity and the peculiarity of this film will more than make it back in time. The film that everybody has been talking and really still want to see, so we'll see how this is doing in the coming weeks, but Deepwater Horizon. Everybody listening to this is something that happened in your lifetime and not that long ago. You know, that great big oil spill that happened. Coming in at $21 million. Yes, I think this is an amazing film. Then there was The Magnificent Seven in week number 2, and collectively it's brought in $62 million and doing $16 million last week. Not bad, not bad. Storks, the great family animated film. I mean, how can you go wrong with this? Storks delivering babies, right? Yeah, all right. And then Sully. Yeah, the true story of the plane that came down in the Hudson. Coming in at $8 million this week, and collectively, over the 4 weeks it has been out since its release, $105 million. Well, you know, you just can't go wrong with that. That's just amazing. Other films that are out there, you know, there's Masterminds in its first week, $7 million, very disappointing. And one that I think should be doing an awful lot better than it is, The Queen of Hathaway. I think at $3 million, man, second week, it should be doing much better. This is really a great story. This is one that it's a lifting story. It tells you that no matter where you're from or no matter what your situations, you can be all that you would really like to be. Don't Breathe, the amazing horror film, cumulatively in its 6 weeks, $85 million. This one is really spectacular, bringing in $2 million this week. Followed by, unfortunately, in its third week at number 9, Bridget Jones's Baby. Oh, you know, $21 million collectively, over $3 million. This is a disaster. And $2.3 million this weekend. You know, it really is a good film. If you haven't seen this, the critics are generally liking this thing, and I don't know what's happened, the disconnect with the public, but it has not been good. And then another true story on the top 10 Snowden at $2 million collectively over 3 weeks, 19 million. Well, you know, yeah, this is really an important story. Snowden, and there's a big movement out to get him to have all charges dropped against him, to give him a presidential pardon. Personally, I hope it happens. Whistleblowers should be treated with respect, not disdain. You'd expect disdain to happen in governments that are communistic or are run by ugly dictators, not in the United States of America. We depend on whistleblowers in this land of the free and in the land of free speech. Free Snowden. And on that note, I think I'll end this week's Top 10 at the box office. I'm David the Bruce.